Far to the north, where the sun disappears for months and the seas roar like thunder, lies a land that defied nature itself. This is Norway, a country of extremes. Frozen landscapes, fiery spirits, and a history carved in stone, steel, and ice. But how did a land once ruled by Vikings become one of the most peaceful, prosperous, and progressive nations on Earth? The answer is a saga more incredible than any legend. Join us as we journey through time to uncover the story of Norway, from the dawn of the Vikings to the modern marvel it is today. Over 1,000 years ago, the Vikings of Norway ruled the seas. They were warriors, explorers, and poetsmen and women who sailed across oceans, discovering Iceland, Greenland, and even America long before Columbus. Names like Leif Erikson became legends. But behind the raids and the rage was something deeper, a culture of freedom, storytelling, and survival against impossible odds. These weren't just marauders. They were innovators who built ships that could cross the Atlantic and societies that valued individual strength and community bonds. Their legacy isn't just one of conquest, but of courage, the courage to venture into the unknown and build a life from nothing but wood, will, and water. This untamable spirit would echo through the centuries, shaping the destiny of the nation. By the Middle Ages, the Viking Age was gone. The thunder of their longships faded into a long silence. Norway fell under Danish and then Swedish rule, beginning a period of nearly 400 years of lost identity. The nation that had once commanded the northern seas was now a shadow of its former self, its voice drowned out by foreign powers. But the spirit of independence never died. It smoldered beneath the surface, passed down in folk tales and whispered in remote valleys. Then in 1814, after centuries of silence, Norwegians seized their moment. They wrote their own constitution, one of the most liberal of its time, and declared their right to rule themselves. That single act of defiance, that bold claim to freedom, was the birth of modern Norway. The Viking spirit had reawakened, not with an axe, but with a pen. For centuries, even after gaining independence, Norway remained a poor country. Life was a constant struggle against the elements. Fishing villages clung to the coastline. Small farms were carved out of rocky soil, and long dark winters defined the rhythm of life. The people were resilient, hardened by generations of scarcity. Then, in the 1960s, the ocean revealed a secret, a treasure buried deep beneath the waves: oil. This black gold transformed Norway seemingly overnight, promising unimaginable wealth. But unlike so many others, Norway didn't waste it on fleeting luxuries or private fortunes. With incredible foresight, they created the world's largest sovereign wealth fund, national savings account for future generations. They invested their newfound riches in education, healthcare, and pioneering green energy. They turned greed into growth and power into lasting peace. But Norway isn't just rich, it's breathtaking. This is a kingdom sculpted by nature itself. Gigantic fjords, like liquid canyons, cut deep into the mountains, their emerald waters reflecting sheer cliffs that rise for thousands of feet. In the winter, the northern lights dance across the Arctic sky in a celestial ballet of green and purple. In a world that constantly chases speed and chaos, Norwegians have found balance. They have cultivated a way of life that is deeply connected to nature, rooted in respect and gratitude. This philosophy, known as friluftsliv, or open-air living, is a core part of their identity. From the modern architecture of Oslo to the timeless fishing villages of the Lofoten Islands, every part of Norway feels like a perfect blend of past and future, a place where you might find Vikings with laptops, ancient traditions, thriving alongside cutting-edge technology. It's a land of warriors who have become guardians of peace. Today, Norway consistently ranks among the world's happiest nations. It's a country that provides its citizens with free education through university, universal healthcare, and fiercely protected equal rights for all. It's a global leader in sustainability, running almost entirely on renewable energy from its powerful rivers. But Norway's greatest strength isn't its oil, its money, or its majestic mountains. It's mindset. A core belief in fairness, community, and a quiet, unassuming strength. This is embodied in a cultural philosophy called janteloven, a set of principles that emphasizes the collective over the individual, teaching that no one is better than anyone else. It's a radical idea of humility and unity that has forged one of the most stable and equitable societies on the planet. From Viking ships to electric cars, from battle axes to complex algorithms, Norway has sailed through history, not by conquering others, but by mastering itself. It's a nation that has looked into the abyss of its harsh environment and its own tumultuous past, and emerged with wisdom and grace. In a world that is still so often torn apart by conflicts over power and resources, Norway stands as a powerful testament, a living proof that the greatest power of all isn't domination, but peace. Thank you for watching. If this story inspired you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more journeys into the heart of history.